Bang! Neevesknives. I'm Jared. My lovely wife, Kara, will be with us in just a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me 1 second to pull this up and turn down the volume.
Are you sure you want to wear that hat?
Yeah, why not? What's wrong with my hat? Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get this thing set up. It's acting up on me. What's going on? There we go. Okay. Sorry, I can't pull it up until it's actually live, and then I can't turn this down until then. What's up, Baze, Russ, Wallaby,
Computer.
Mark?
Where?
On the charger next to the bed. How's everybody doing tonight? Drop that like if you haven't already. We'd really appreciate it. We'll wait about 1, maybe 2 minutes before we really get popping off. Let some more people get in here. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. Ooh, I got my Red Bull. You know I'm having a good time.
You got Jules.
I got Evening. Hello all, back in 15. All right, Michael. Todd, is that Nebraska?
I don't know how
NB?
feel about
I know the McGregor fights tonight. I can't wait.
Conor
wait.
McGregor?
Conor McGregor? Yeah, Conor McGregor. Can't wait for that fight. That's going to be a good one. My money's on McGregor. What's up, Amy? Hey, sweetheart. Not 10 likes. What's up? So I'm guessing McGregor's going to win. You got yours right there.
Nope.
And the reason why I'm saying it is because of the way Dana White was talking about it. Because Dana White was talking, Dana White's known him for a long time, and he knows when he's like fully loaded, if you know what I mean, and when he's not. And the way he's talking about him is that, he's ready to destroy. So I kind of feel like he is. Mr. Nadis, John Duncan, what's up, bud? So, on Instagram, me and Kara earlier, we took a little winter walk. What'd you carry today, babe?
The lamb chop.
Why don't you show it?
The Olamic whippersnapper.
The Olamic whippersnapper.
Yeah.
And then I failed it. I carried the Slish Buoy. I carried this for some of the day, and I carried something else for a little bit of the other. But anyways, when we were taking a walk out in the snow, I wound up posting a thing after our walk, and it was me chopping down a tree and piling it on a whole bunch of other chopped down trees. So there was a whole bunch of about that big around, probably about 1,000 of them, and they were stacked in a big pile. So you see me chopping them down, and I think I was skinning them, skinning the bark off of one of them, and that was all with the Slish Buoy. I'm guessing some of the people thought it was serious. They seen me chop one down and skin one tree, and in whole reality, when we took a walk, we walked upon that pile. We found that pile.
Yeah, I thought you cut down that entire pile.
Yeah, I figured people did. No, we found that pile, and it was just a joke. I think it's hilarious. Somebody said in the comments, I don't remember which person said it. They said, "Oh, you could still get $500 for that." But no, to be honest, it still has the factory edge. Didn't even nick the edge. I mean, this thing's a solid knife. And speaking about the Slish Buoy, I never realized it was this small. I guess, I don't know, maybe on video it looks bigger than it is, but here's my point. This is the Shirogorov F3R. Look at the size difference there. I mean, that's a big difference. This thing is not, it's a full-size knife. Don't get me wrong, it's a full-size knife, but it's perfect for my hand. It's not like, I always pictured my hand kind of being like this on it, like it just being a big knife. And it's really not. It's just a regular full-size knife. Here is the Sabenza 21, which is longer than the Slish Buoy.
Oh my God.
By a good amount. What? What's up? Not DG.
Coming in
thank you.
Late.
We appreciate that. Thank you for the donation. We appreciate all donations. As always, you guys are amazing. Thank you, Dan.
I forgot I'm doing foot belling
Thank you, Dan. Yeah, we got foot bells going on.
I play the foot bell.
Here is the Spyderco PM2, another one that's actually a little bit longer than the Slish Bowie. I never would have thought the PM2 was bigger than the Slish Bowie. Always looking at it on camera, I always thought that this was like a big knife. It's a perfect size knife. And when I do the review on it, you'll really get the feel of the size and why it is so awesome. Because I definitely... And I'm not saying this because it was a gift or anything like that. I definitely underestimated how badass this knife really is. It was never on my radar because of the stigma. Like to get one, it was impossible. Like there was my buddy had one in Alabama, and he loved it. But right when they stopped making them, like after that, there wasn't no getting them. People, like I remember when they stopped selling them.
Yeah, he gets to keep it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and she gets to keep the old Lamech.
Yeah.
That's sweet, right? That's awesome. That's amazing. We can't thank Ronan enough. That's just incredible. But when they stopped selling them right away, they just sold out. Like it was like I think they lasted about a week, and then they were gone. And then it was like everybody that wanted one couldn't get them no more, and then they started paying out the ass for them.
Bama Lama.
Bama Lama's in the house.
Wait, what is it? Bama Lam?
Yeah, Bama Lam. What else was I going to talk about? Oh, yeah, so you guys seen, oh, yeah, you know what, let me talk about this first. So I ordered, you guys heard me talking about shaving with a knife, possibly buying a straight razor. Well, I got one. And not only did I get a straight razor, they sent me a free gift. A strapping belt, or, I forget what these things are called. They're called something, a barber's belt or whatever. One side's like a denim, and one side, I haven't even taken it out.
I think they call it a flog, actually.
A flog?
Mm-hmm.
What? Really? Is that real, or are you just making that up?
Yep. I want to know who's creepy based off who laughs in the chat right now.
So it's like denim on one side or something. It's like a nylon. It's not actually denim. I thought it was denim, but it's like nylon on this side than the soft side of the leather. I personally would rather it be the, what's it called? The other side of the leather, the furrier side, I guess.
I don't think that's a technical term.
I know. They know what I mean. They know what I mean. I wish it was the furrier side. It's kind of cheap. Wait a second. Yeah. But anyways,
Trey.
Oh wait, it does have the other side right here. Oh, cool. I do got the furry side. This is some cheap leather though, but whatever. Hey, let's check out the razor though. So, I got the razor, and I picked this one because of the grind it has. And I'm going to do a video on it, and the video I do on it, I'm going to show hopefully shaving with it, and then putting my own edge on it and shaving again. Just so I get it all in one video. It'll take me a couple weeks to make the video, but I got it because it is a full hollow grind, and it gets micro thin. This one.
Can I feel it?
Yeah. It's kind of gonna be hard to see in the live.
Oh, wow.
As you guys know, it's the camera is different quality in a live.
Yeah.
So we might have some new people in here today.
Whatever graphics your TV in 1990 runs off of, that's what the live.
Yeah, that's what the live is. And we were looking up the app for us to get like pictures and stuff up, but I don't know. It was cheap though. I think it was less than $30, and I got the belt for free though.
I just want to front flip it. That's all I want to do with life.
It's a front roller. But we're going to see. It came with an okay edge. I know my edge will be way better on it.
And it's kind of drop sheddy.
So I'm thinking that I'm going to, when I shave with it, that it's not going to be the best. And if I mess up, you guys aren't going to see my face for a week or two.
Ding, ding.
Thank you.
Laz D Punch Out TV.
Oh, I got the Kershaw Highball today.
The Kershaw Highball.
Speaking of Kershaw Highball, I want to talk about
Do you know what that is?
Yeah, but that's not what I meant though. I wanted to talk about Gerber, and we'll talk about that in just 1 second. But this thing gets micro thin. Let me measure it. Let me measure what it gets to, because I bet it's under 5 thousandths behind the edge, guaranteed. Well, what guaranteed, but damn, it almost doesn't even register.
That then.
It's got, I'm going to say under 5,000, probably 3 thousandths. I mean, it's so thin, I can definitely push the edge and bend it. But
this Kershaw highball is pretty
we'll
cool.
see how it goes.
It would be really cool if this was actually titanium. The way it
Yeah,
looks,
it's not though. It's not.
I know it's not. But it's still cool.
Yeah, no, it's cool. You can middle finger flick it, I believe. I think who was it that was loving that thing? Somebody was loving it. That's a knife reviewer. I can't remember who. But anyways, so that's gonna be cool. Yeah, that's awesome. That's D2.
They
So
don't normally...
another thing. So the Gerber Sedulo. So we talked about it. Was it last week or the week before? We talked about the American-made Gerbers and how they're trying to improve their knives.
I don't remember having that conversation on here.
We did. So if we didn't, it's made up in my mind. Anyways, so Gerber has came out with a knife, and they've been making a few knives now in the USA. So it's USA-made knives. Nick Shabazz reviewed one, and I gotta say, it's actually pretty dope. It's pretty badass. So I got to give credit where credit's due to Gerber. It looks solid, and you know, they came up with this new thing. You know how when I take apart like a knife, there's washers, right?
I do know what those are, yes.
Okay, so instead of it just being washers, it's built into the blade. So it's a bronze like disc.
Ring in the...
Yeah, that's in like inside the blade. Like if I took the blade out, there'd be a hole right there. There's like a bronze or brass insert in there. So there's no washers. It just runs on that brass fitting, which is pretty damn cool. 1 minute knife reviews. Thank you.
Woo! Thanks for sharpening
Appreciate
bids.
that. Shout out
my
his
auctions.
Okay, so 1 minute knife reviews has knife auctions. Definitely go check his channel out, and then you can find out more about his knife auctions. And thank you for the donation. We really appreciate it. But this damn Gerber though looks badass. Okay, it's an access lock S30V. That's pretty dope. Only $105. It's pretty badass. The scales though, they are
Now should we tell them what you said about it when I really told you about it the first time?
That's not what you were telling me. Tell us something. Yeah, whatever. No, but okay, let's talk about that then. Let's talk about it. Do it.
Let's talk about it.
Okay, so I gave it the meh because
I think I gave you like a flash about this fast on the screen before you were like meh. And I was like, well, okay, it just kind of looked a little interesting is all I was trying to say. Like, it looked like they were stepping it up. I saw the price, which is seeing a Gerber over $100 is what made me look down and be like, what is this? I looked at the materials and I was like, oh, they're actually using, like, real materials and not the same stainless steel from a fork at Target.
Right.
And, you know, and then I was like, hey, before I could say, hey, baby, look at this good...
Well... Just like Knife Sergeant said, yeah, the bushing setup does look sweet. The S30V looks sweet. So they're impressing me with what they did, okay? And Nick Shabazz didn't have too much bad to say. They, you know, it was pretty.
Oh, when Nick says it,
I'm not done.
It matters.
I'm not done.
But when I say it, it's bleh. I see you laughing behind that can.
So, I'd love to get one to put one on the channel. So if anybody knows of one or has one, let me know. I'd love to check it out.
On the channel?
I'm not gonna buy it, but let me be clear.
Oh, here we go with knife reviewers don't buy knives again. I don't buy knives. I'm not gonna buy it. One of these hoes is gonna buy it for me. Woo! Thanks,
I almost did.
What is
Thank
that?
you, Isaac.
That is weird.
It's a backwards kiss.
Well, I know, but he's like showing his ass.
Well, you gotta show some butt cheeks then.
I'm not showing my butt cheeks.
What happened?
Whoa! My computer's being hacked by one of you guys.
So, this is the thing about that damn Gerber. Okay, so as much as I want to give them credit,
it's a naked baby.
And I like that that Gerber is doing better. I like that. I love that, and I give them credit, and I think it's awesome. And I hope they keep doing bigger things. The problem is that for the past 10 years they've been doing shit. So this is my problem with buying one. Is that if I bought one, I would review it, but I would never carry it. And the reason why, it could be the best knife in the world. It could be full Timascus, K390, and diamonds. It doesn't really matter. And the reason why is because I would hate to be, and I know this is some knife snobbery right here. This is some, some real knife snobbery right here. I would run into another knife person or somebody, And they would pull out their knife, or like they'd ask, "Oh, what knife do you have?" To say Gerber out of my mouth, that's the knife I have in my pocket, I'd fucking throw up. And I hate to think like that. Like, that's some true knife snobbery. And it's not that, like, I want to say, oh, I got a Sabenza in my pocket. It's not that I want to say that. I'd rather say I have a damn Ganzo. I know it's crazy, but the reason why is just because, man, I've only had crap Gerbers for a long time. So, like, I feel like, oh, wait, and this is another thing. This is honestly the one real reason why, is their advertising. If everybody and their mama didn't know what Gerber was, think about it. Think about this. Everybody in America knows what Gerber is. And they think of it as the Bass Pro Shop knife, or the Walmart knife, or the Target knife, the Target knife. Oh, you got that knife from Target? You know what I mean? And I don't want that stigma of having, you know, a Walmart knife.
So long that it went away.
What?
The donation.
Thank you, Benjamin. Thank you.
This
Sorry, I was
bomb.
looking at you.
I
Sorry.
literally was staring at you and going,
Okay, well, I didn't think it went away that fast, but I still caught it. Thank you, bud. We appreciate that. Fist bump. Bang. But yeah, I know it's some knife snobbery
She was.
bullshit.
Breeze has her
Ganzos are good quality. That's the thing. And it's that I would
Gerber
rather
barf, LOL.
I'd rather carry a damn Ganzo, which I think Ganzos are great. The ones that aren't like, you know, like the real clone ones, but I think they're good quality, especially compared to a damn Gerber. But now the USA made Gerbers look like they're good quality. The problem is all their Target knives, literally from the store of Target, literally from Walmart.
All they carry at Target is paraframes.
Whatever. That's my point, though. It's that in all their advertising, think about it, every time you go into somewhere, Bear Grylls, and they show, you know, him all dirty, and then you see like their crap knives, and it's like everybody knows that brand. That's why I wouldn't do it, because everybody knows that brand and they know it as a cheap knife. So I'd rather either one, carry a knife nobody's heard of, so I can talk about it, or two, carry a knife that people know of. It doesn't necessarily have to be high end, but just that people know it's a quality knife. I don't know. Maybe something's wrong with me. I reviewed the D2 Green Micarta Gerber Asada. It was actually pretty decent, and that's what I'm trying to say. That I know right now that they are trying to step it up. SOG did the same thing. I give SOG credit. I carried their SOG Terminus. I did. Because they redid their entire warehouse or shop, right? Got all brand new QC, quality control people. They did everything. Now, I don't think Gerber stepped up that far. They got their shop in the USA, which is good, and I'm sure it's great quality, but the rest of their line is still out there. It's not like they're going to take that line down and make sure that line is done right.
Whoa.
I don't know.
My chair just went down.
My first real knife was a paraframe. I think a lot of people's knives were a paraframe. That's why I don't want to run around, because that's what would happen. I'd have a Gerber in my pocket. Okay, what kind of knife you got on you? Oh, a Gerber. Oh, is it a paraframe? And I'm like, no, it's not a paraframe. What do you need?
Not that one. That one sucks. Can't find mine.
The CVV Praxis, boy. Yeah, the CVV Praxis is awesome.
Benjamin
Got a Kershaw
has a
package
good
knife for $1.99. It's a tiny flipper that actually works. That's crazy. Any
Jared,
suggestions on what? Sorry for
Gerardo.
change of subject, but I just got my first pair of K390.
Gerardo.
What?
Oh, are you reading it
Yeah.
finally? Okay.
Everything's cool, but has slight lock rock. Ooh, and it's a pair of 3. So it's a pair of 3. Is it a light? It's not a lightweight because it's K390, and it's got lock rock. Ooh, the only thing I can, because what's happening is your liner right here, right, is not engaging far enough, because this liner right here that closes it, that goes in between the stop pin and the blade, and it basically wedges itself in between there. That's what keeps it strong. So what you want to do is take it apart, and you're gonna want to not really crazy, but give it a little tug. You know, put a little bit more of a bend into it. A little is a lot. Remember that. A little is a lot. You can always do more it's harder to take it back. You don't want to bend it back and forth, back and forth. It's one thing to push it one way a little bit and then let it settle, but you don't want to push it too far and then be like, oh man, and then want to bend it back. So, and usually when you want to stay in one place, you heat it up, bend it, then cool it off really quick. I don't know if you should go that far, but most likely if you just give it a little bend, it'll come out. Now, speaking about Lock Rock, the Waypoint. Waypoint sent me a pin. Okay, so they sent me a new pin, and I was hoping that was going to take care of the Lock Rock after I bent the bar a little bit. It did not.
Let me see it.
It's still, I'm going to send it in to them. I'm going to send it in.
Does your black one have it?
No, black one was solid. We sold that. But yeah, no, that black one was solid.
You did?
You know that, so stop pretending.
I didn't know that you actually
did
it.
Yeah, you did, baby. You did.
No, I knew you were going to.
I've talked all about it. I walked out the door talking about it.
Listen, I knew you were going to. I didn't know.
An hour-long conversation about it.
Hey, let me finish my sentence. I knew you were going to. I didn't know that you had done it.
You're not gonna pull this shit here.
It's not shit. I'm saying
shit.
I didn't know that you had actually done it yet. That's all I'm saying. I knew you were going to.
I said it.
Well, I didn't listen. You say a lot about knives. A lot. It blends in sometimes.
So, K390. Let's talk about that for a second because...
It's a very...
Yeah, it's significant.
So you hated the black one enough that you would have rather have kept the one with Lock Rock?
Well, though I wasn't going to give him that, and I can talk to them and they'll fix it for me.
That was a good save. You didn't want to give it to him.
What?
Because his feelings...
Shut up. You're so full of shit. Actually, you decided that. I didn't, to be honest. Let's be real.
I like this
I didn't decide that. You did.
Didn't decide what?
Which one?
To send?
Yeah.
I know. I told you could send
No,
you
didn't. No, you didn't say you could. You said
send it.
Send that one. Don't send that one.
Well, yeah, because I knew that you wouldn't if I didn't tell you not to.
Whatever. Whatever. So I sharpened the Maximet. You guys seen the full sharpening video? If you didn't, go watch it. So
Shaker MT is in the house.
Shaker MT is in the house. What's up, Shaker? I need to get up with you, bud. We haven't talked in a while.
Getting a lot of shirt compliments, and thank you.
You like that? Tell them what it says, because I bet you they can't read it.
Should I read it?
You can, or just tell them what it says. It's the Second
Amendment. A well-regulated militia being necessary to. It's hard to read from this direction.
A well-regulated militia being to the necessary security of a free state and the right of the people... the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. So, Maximet, sharpened it up. I only took it to... it was 160 microns.
It says Merca.
Merca!
Yeah, see all these little words? It says
That's exactly
Merca.
what it says. So...
Jared is about to motorboat. Yeah, it got pretty close. I would say.
It did get close.
It got really close.
It did get close. The live's on though. So I brought this up to 160 micron or something like that, 150 micron, which is basically I think like 1200 grit. I think that's what that equals out to. Anyways, in the K390, I brought it to 5000 grit, 2 micron. So I got Maximet at a toothy edge. K390 at a polished edge. Now I'm gonna, I've been testing this one out already, but now I'm going to put a toothy edge on this one as soon as I'm done testing the polished edge. Then I'm gonna finish that video off and finish polishing this in another video. So I'm gonna use it for a little bit like this, and then bring the ding 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 ding.
Oh.
Thank you, Monster 72. What? Oh, bae. You might as well just keep the damn weights over here. Why do I keep taking them from you? The lighting is different. It's just pulled farther away. I don't know if it's any good, but man, get this, guys. As soon as she's done.
What? I'm gonna do one in the left arm. Cause that's my
you're strong, baby.
I'm getting strong from these workout sessions.
I know. If they keep paying you, then you're gonna be buff.
I know.
You guys might have to quit.
Oh, we went for 2 in the right arm.
She might start kicking my ass. That's crazy. I'm surprised you got 2. So, what was I just thinking about?
I used to be so strong. No one understands. I used to max out at like a 120 bench, which was more than I weighed at the time.
That's crazy.
I know. When
That's
I weighed
nuts.
88 pounds. That's exactly what I weighed.
Let's
when
just
I weighed
talk about this.
88.
I don't want you benching 120.
120 isn't a lot. The bar itself weighed 60. So
I don't want you
that's
benching
including
120.
bar weight, though.
I don't want you
It's
doing that.
including bar weight. It's not like it was 120 pounds and 60 on the bar.
I understand that.
Yeah, I was huge and buff.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm worried about, Sergeant.
I'm just gonna sit here like this for the rest of the live.
Swole. So I got a microphone, but I messed up. I was really looking forward to doing this live with the microphone. I even got the arm. You guys can't see it. It's right out of frame. You know, like the arm for the microphone. I got a lapel mic coming. No, it's fine.
Okay, because I can't move it.
The lapel mic didn't show up, and then the mic I got, I need an extra little cord to hook up to my phone. So hopefully it'll be here tomorrow, though, right?
Yeah, you're at the first phase of Rock Stedman.
First phase.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. I've busted it out. Ooh.
They're already at 47, so make sure you give them a nice long show.
Damn, son. Front flip. How about that? Ooh, this thing's getting super smooth, guys.
This comment is hilarious. I like looking at Kara and listening to Jared. You guys are so entertaining. That's what we're here for.
That's awesome.
I'll just be quiet so you can hear Jared better and look at me harder.
There you go. What was I about to say? Oh, thinking of this right now, I took the lanyard off of this one, and I forgot that the only way to keep that pin in is to have the lanyard.
Why?
So, because
on all of them?
It's a floating pin. It goes right through, so the lanyard keeps it from falling out. So I have the pin still. It's a bronze pin, just like the backspacer.
Does the pin not fall out onto the lanyard string?
No, the lanyard sits in the middle. So it's kind of like if I tied something to this, right? How can it fall out? It can't. It's a bar that goes through one side to the other, right? If something's holding it in the middle, how can it fall out? It's being held onto in the middle, right?
No, I don't see.
Okay, so
my brain keeps getting it, and then let me just say something. Because what I'm thinking is, like, if there's a pin in the middle of something like this, right? And it's in something. Think about putting a nail through it. I know. Now, if something's holding that in, why can't it still just fall through all the loops?
You're not listening. So
I'm listening. I'm not understanding. You need to choose your words
Let's
wisely.
say this backspacer right?
What?
Say you put a hole through it. Okay.
Oh, through it?
Through this one.
This
right
way?
Through it, yeah.
Oh.
How do you think it holds a lanyard?
Well, your description of which way the thing was set up was confusing.
And now, you see it has a hole. Now I put a nail in it. How can it fall out? The nail's going to stop it going this way and that way.
Yeah.
Same thing with a lanyard. A lanyard's tied on it, so it can't come this way because the lanyard stops it. It can't go that way because the lanyard stops it. So I need to figure out like a little knot. So what I need to do is I need to put it back on because I like the way it looks. Why don't you
just literally put like a singular lanyard loop? Like one little snake knot just to have it there.
Well, what you can do is I'm sure some of these guys have recommendations on what to do, but I think if I'm correct, guys, you guys cut a piece of paracord and melt it on there, right? And then it can't fall out. Am I correct about that? I think I'm correct about that. Gator's out of here. Later, Gator. 76 people, only 49 likes.
Did you say later, Gator?
Somebody said that.
Like as if somebody was named Gator?
Right here, later, Gator, dinner is ready.
He's saying later, Gator.
Oh, later, Gator. All right, I see.
That was funny.
All right, have some din.
People use Loctite on the pins.
We'll still be here.
Loctite.
They put Loctite on it? Why would they do that? That could just fall out.
That's what Ronan said, and Ronan knows best because he gave me an Olamic, so how could he not know? You listen to Ronan.
I don't understand how that doesn't just fall out, though. Like, eventually, like, if you shake it enough. Because that to me is risky. That's all I mean. I'm sure it holds just fine, but wouldn't that be risky? So we were talking about...
See you soon,
Did you get that message on Instagram, Ronan? Did you see all the trees I cut down? Not really, but I pretended to cut down. I cut one.
Elmer's glue. Yep, that's a good idea.
Man, I'd hate to glue it. I think I could do something with a lanyard and melt it. My kid says, "See you soon, raccoon." That's a good one. I like that one. See you soon, raccoon. So I put the tie scales on. Let's talk about it because there's some good and bad here. And the best part about it is my baby got me the titanium scales.
Okay, M237 says, the real Mike YG on Instagram. I need some knife followers. All right, you heard him.
What? Hold on a second. What? Where?
He wants
Where?
knife followers on Instagram, right here. The real Mike.
YG on
Am I saying it
Instagram.
right?
I need some knife followers.
The real
So
Mike YG.
one thing you can do is if you want knife followers, follow other knife followers and post knife pictures, and everybody will just flock to you. Because the community likes some of their own.
Oh, I see. It says Mikey G. That's why I hate Instagram and Twitter names. I always read them wrong because there's no spaces.
Oh yeah,
so
right,
you can like combine words into like weird ways. There was a business, and I'm not gonna be able to remember what it was now, but their name on when they finally like when Twitter was new, the name that they put out there for the Twitter, it wound up their business name together with no spaces said something about anal, okay, and it. You would have never thought of it. It was a big business too, a huge one, a chain, something or other. I can't remember what though. But when Twitter was new and they put it together, everyone was like, "What is this?" And it like made a full sentence.
Right.
It wasn't like it was hilarious. So they had to, the
Thank
power
you,
of
Justin.
the underscore.
Thank you, Justin. I appreciate that. I really do because we just try to be ourselves, and I mean, people either like us or hate us, and some people don't like us, and some people. Can't handle us. And
where do you see a Justin at?
Well, no, it's right here.
Got it.
Excuse me. Just like we were on Ray's podcast, Everyday City Carry, and we talked about even doing a real live together. So us and him doing a live, and we talked about it like because he lets you cuss and do whatever, and kind of like how we do on our lives and. We told him it's like you can't edit it, so be careful telling us you want us on there live. But no, he's cool. But some people we are a little prickly for, and we understand that. In my regular channel, well, I mean prickly like because we cuss, we talk.
You're saying when I'm present.
Yeah, exactly. But
Shit.
I feel like on the regular channel, I don't cuss, I don't do anything. I just talk knives, just do all knife content, all sharpening content.
Do you remember the days when you used to combat me on that?
Yes, I do.
He wanted to swear so bad.
No,
so
it wasn't that I
bad.
wanted to swear. It was so hard not to swear.
Yeah. Like, you didn't want to have to worry about it. And I was like, you can still be a
better.
version of
I got better.
Because you were all trying to say, like, I'm not being myself if I'm not swearing, basically. And I was trying to explain that there is a way that you can still be you and not swear. It's just
100%. It was difficult.
How much of an audience do you want to have?
It was. I don't think it was just that. It was that I wanted to make sure that it was okay for kids.
Upbringing.
I didn't want to get demonetized.
Well, Bob, fuck.
With the lives, I'm not that mad about if it's demonetized. But on the regular channel, I don't want them videos getting demonetized.
Make up your own cuss word so you can be like, oh, pickles.
God damn it! I don't say that word anyway. So, but Shane said he's flipping his smock. You guys seen that new Kaiser? I think it's coming out February 1st, or at least I seen that they were dropping on February 1st. That new smock, new Kaiser. It looks just like the smock. It's a button lock, a flipper, and a front flipper, and a reverse flicker, and it looks a lot like the smock. It's white and it's got like snowflakes or something on it. I don't know. It's black and white and it's got like an X on it, 2 X's on it. It looks really weird. I wish they did it in my Carta or just regular G10. Knife Sergeant has it right now. I don't know how you got it because the core motant. I don't even know what that stands for. It's not smock designed, but it's like their version, I think, because you can reverse flick it. It's very similar to the smock. It's just Kaiser's version. If you guys do a live with Ray, love to see that. Well, we were just on there.
That's where he's getting that from.
I know. I'm just saying. I know. I'm just saying. All I was saying is that we were just on there, and that should be dropping in about a week. I'm guessing. He usually drops them after about a week.
Well, how does he already know that we talked about that then?
Because we just talked about it. What?
On his podcast, we talked about all doing a live together. Are you sure he didn't already drop it?
I just said that.
Oh, you just said it.
I talked all about it. Yeah, I said. Never mind. Yeah, I said.
Okay.
That. But yeah, I would. We're gonna hopefully do that. So these titanium scales from Flytanium on the Benchmade 940. So the original ones I had were the carbon fiber ones because this is the -1. Now, as badass as these things are, there are a couple negatives. One, they send their own hardware, so you can't use your old hardware at all. Number two, you can't use your backspacers, so that's why my backspacers are not blue. They're silver. And these are steel. These are not titanium hardware. So the hardware they send is steel hardware. Somebody else said they got titanium. I didn't. But the old hardware doesn't fit, so it won't work.
Them scales naked, boy.
Next thing. Next thing naked. Is drop shuddy as this thing is. Even if I turn this pivot as tight as it'll go, there's a significant amount of play. I can actually feel the pivot moving.
I knew you hated them. Let me see it.
I love it. First of all,
can I see it though? I haven't even got to touch it.
I know.
I want to touch it.
Can I finish?
I want to touch it right now.
But you can feel the pivot actually moving. I do like them a lot. Don't get me wrong. I love them a lot. Mm-hmm. It is a little bit heavier, but not as heavy as I would have thought. I imagine about the weight of a Malibu. But it's really nice. I mean, I'll tell you what, it went to centered pretty quick. The action's really good, but the screws suck because now I can't use the black screws with my black clip, and I can't use my blue backspacer.
You have to use their screws?
I just said that. I have to use all their own hardware. I can't even use my backspacers. I have to use their backspacers. You can't use anything of your own. Oh, wait, no, this was the next bad thing. They sent all those screws, right? Sent all the screws, silver screws, but they didn't send me a pivot. So it's like if they would have sent me a pivot, that makes sense, right? I'm probably getting blade play because the pivot's a little different, most likely. All the other screws didn't fit perfectly, so that means that's why they sent me new screws. So why wouldn't they send me a new pivot that would fit perfectly? That would make sense, right? But no, they didn't. So that's kind of...
Well, now we'll never get one for the bug out, that's for sure.
Well, no.
They'll probably just be the same dance.
You said these were really cheap. I think there's an upgraded model that's more money, that gives you more parts.
I don't know about really cheap. They were still over $100. They were just less than...
These were over 100?
I think they were right around.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I bought the other tie scales for $60 from Flytanium. $60.
For what knife?
I'll put it this way, and I got the cage. The cage and the scales for under $100.
For what knife?
For the Mannix 2.
Yeah, those were really cheap. I saw those.
But I do like it a lot, though, and it does make the knife feel really good. I mean, it's still very light. The action is amazing. And, yeah, I do really like it. I never do that. I don't know why I did that. But it is centered, so, yeah. Oh, yeah, no lock rock at all. No play back and forth towards the lock. It's solid. Way more solid than my other ones were. They were pretty solid, but these ones are even more solid.
They're $89. $90.
With all the hardware. So you'd think that would come with a pivot. I'm a big boy, and that's a small knife. Well, there's lots of big knives.
What, the 940?
There's lots of big knives, Big Daddy, for big boys. What's the price on that new Kaiser button lock? $110, I think.
Thank you, Dion.
Russ getting fired better than murdered. Yeah, that's true. I've never held a standard 940. My wife bought me a 940 2001 when they first came out. She said it was prettier with the red studs and standoffs. I'm almost wondering, did they say that this was for a -2? or
No.
a regular one? Because there's the 940, the 940-1,
I
and the
know.
940-2.
I know.
I'm wondering if maybe they were for a different one.
No, and I looked into that, and it just kept saying Benchmade 940. They wouldn't say nothing else.
Okay,
So it's gotta
maybe
be
that's
that
why
one.
then. Because this wouldn't be the 940, this would be the 940-1.
Why? Because of the carbon fiber?
Yeah, it's completely different. It's for aluminum versus carbon fiber, different materials. Hold on, the 940 extra large, the Ganzo 940 knife. That's pretty much like an extra, or the Contigo. There you go. The Contigo is a 940 XL. Did you guys end up liking the little Main Street from Concept? Just ordered a Dejin.
No. The answer is
no.
no.
Yeah. Yes and no. Yes and no. So the micarta version, yes, I think it's awesome. But in my opinion, a better version of this knife is just get the Kaiser, same knife, both same designer, Dirk Pinkerton. You don't get the titanium clip on this one. Both the clips are amazing. Even this titanium clip is amazing on the little Main Street. But this one has really nice micarta. The action is amazing for such a little knife. I mean, it's really good action. The liner's really easy. Drop shutty. I mean, not fall shut, but very smooth. Same knife. It's the same knife. The only difference is you can actually get to the liner. This is still very smooth, but the micarta one's better on this, on the little Main Street. It's just, man, the carbon fiber one. You know what's weird is I've watched two people open this thing up and talk about it. Not one of them talks about how shitty this fucking liner was. I almost wanted to be like, man, I don't trust you no more, but maybe theirs came better. I don't know. Contigo's discontinued. Oh, what was the other one? Isn't there another one that's it's kind of like the Contigo? I forget the name of it. What's the Kaiser called? The Kaiser is called the what was this thing called? The Shard. The Kaiser Shard. Dirk Pinkerton Shard. He designed both these knives. That's why they look identical. What knife would Dexter use if he was a real person? Who's Dexter again? Dexter. Oh, the killer.
Dude, yeah.
Killer. He would probably carry. Well, okay. He definitely carry something that's perfectly stainless because blood has like acids in it or whatever. So he'd probably carry something similar to the Waypoint maybe, but he probably wants something a little more killery.
Like
I'll just stick with that.
No.
No?
That
Okay.
was the worst. Well, it was okay. Only because it came from you.
Well, I guess
Maybe like that.
This?
Maybe. No, it's not killery enough. Don't you show it. I don't
Okay.
like that answer.
Okay.
He's kind of fancy though. He might carry like the really big Shuragurf.
Okay. You think so? You think he'd carry the F3R, the Shuro? That's a beast.
Yeah. Yep. That's my
okay.
answer. Or
I
he
think
would carry something like.
he's not a big dude though.
Or he would carry something like the Buck Marksman because it's all weird and torture-y looking.
You think so?
Maybe.
Maybe he'd carry the Kubi Anteater.
Jared with these recommendations for murderers.
Maybe the Kubi Anteater because he's. You know,
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good
He
one.
might, maybe not. I don't know. There's a bunch of good murderous knives, or he could carry a kukri, yeah, but that'd probably be a little weighty to be carrying around.
What kind of knife does Hillary Clinton?
Hillary Clinton. What do they call her? Lion Hillary or something? Whatever. I can't think of what her name is called. Oh,
No.
Lion Hillary would probably carry. I know what she'd carry. I know exactly what she'd carry. She would carry a fucking.
A Gerber?
Nope. Possibly, but she would be carrying a fake, a counterfeit, definitely counterfeit, made in China of something that looks like something that's real. It has all the names on it, it has everything, and it looks identical. And she'd walk around saying it's that.
I agree with Napster right there. He says nothing. Her hitman carries it.
Yeah. Crooked Hillary, that's what it was. Crooked Hillary. She'd carry a fake Crooked River.
A dagger. I can see her.
Crooked River.
I can see her. Oh my god. I could see her carrying a dagger though.
A shiv. Too bad she's not
She
carrying
carry a
prison
Delica
shave.
and call it Delica.
Yeah. Jared, I wanted to thank you for your advice on stones from the last lives. I decided to get a ceramic Spyderco bench stone. Awesome. Yeah, just make sure you use it for a high grit. Don't use it for it to sharpen. Make sure you're already past 1,000, 1,200, 1,500 grit before you use it. If it's a medium, then you can do it a little bit lower, but...
Couple things here. For one...
What?
Flytanium says it works on all 940 Osborne series models, regardless of handle style. Stonewashed titanium handles are sleek and light and blah, blah, blah. It says hardware kits include 2 titanium barrel spacers, 7 titanium screws. You said they weren't titanium.
They're magnetic.
Are you sure they weren't magnetized from something else?
Baby, I only put the magnet on the screws.
I'm saying, are you sure the screws didn't get magnetized from something else? That happens.
Like what?
I don't know. We've had a whole knife blade do it. These are not magnetic.
The blades.
Oh, they fucking rip. Oh wait, the liners. No, there's no liner.
There is a liner.
Where's the liner?
The liner goes down like through here.
Well, I can't tell, but the pivot definitely.
Well, the back spacers might not be. I didn't check the back spacers. I only checked the screws.
You can't really check the screws now, though.
Oh yeah, right there. There you go.
Because is the liner go back that far?
No. There you go, right there. Bam.
So
So
we are
Loctite.
complaining.
So yeah, of course Epstein didn't kill himself. I don't know who thinks Epstein killed himself. Oh my God, let's talk about how freaking awesome your
It says
Vinny
the
Stones
center body
cut.
screws are titanium. The center body screws.
What?
The center body screws.
Oh, these are the only titanium ones?
Yeah,
Is that what
it
you're
says
saying?
4 center body.
Titanium screws.
Yeah.
Why would that matter if all the rest of them are steel?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. So Nick Martino, I sharpened a knife for him, says, "Oh my God, let's talk about freaking awesome your Veneve stones cut. Man, I gotta get a couple. Yeah, those stones are awesome, and they take steels, especially super steels, to another level. Because of how small the diamonds can be on there or in there, you know." And I also think it has something to do with the resin. Because think about it, a diamond plate, right? You're rubbing the knife across metal and diamonds. Granted, it's a sheet of diamonds on metal. But with, the Veneve stones, you're rubbing it across resin. So the only thing cutting the knife is pure diamonds. So I think that's another reason. Yeah, it's the medium. I'm going to go from 400 to it. Yeah, if it's the medium, honestly, I would go 600 to it. You might be able to get away with 400, but you're going to spend a little bit more time on it. And the thing is, it's going to take a little bit to get used to. Don't get it, start working with it, and get mad. Because you probably will. It doesn't cut steel like you think. It pushes steel. It cuts a little bit. It does. You can see it cutting. But not like you think it's gonna. So you want to listen to it and feel it. Because if you can hold your same angle and keep repeating that same angle, it'll work very, very good. If you move around a lot, you will easily convex your edge. So that's the biggest issue with it, is convexing your edge. It's so flat and so hard, it has no give, so just listen to it. You can hear when your angle's off. You can also feel it, because when it's easy to push, that's when you know. You kind of want to actually, instead of, just make sure you don't lean up, right? Don't let your knife go up. Make sure, if you're going to do anything, let it lean back a little bit, and you'll get better results.
Hey.
Yes, Bay. Yes, Bay. What knife is
No, you're not listening. You know what would have been a good idea?
What?
If we had come up with a list of, like, famous people, actors, like, other knife channels, just anyone that this group of people might know, and have decided what knife they would carry. How we just were doing with...
Alright, name some people.
Well, I will in a minute.
What knife would John McClane carry? John McClane would carry...
You mean John McCain?
Yeah, John McCain would carry probably a...
Do you know who John McCain is? Wait, who is
Die
John?
Hard.
Isn't John McCain a politician?
Die Hard is who I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of
Where is it
Bruce
read?
Willis from Die Hard. That's what I was thinking.
I didn't read it. It is okay. I thought it's a.
I'm guessing he's carrying either probably a Benchmade. I'm guessing a Benchmade or a Spyderco. Oh,
John McCain is dead.
Yeah, probably a Spyderco. John Wick. Well, you already know what he carries. He carries an OTF. He carries what was it? Was it a Trudon or was it?
Yeah, wasn't
it
that
was
like
a Microtech. But I honestly don't think that like if there was another one, I don't think it would be that. I feel like I don't know. There's a lot of knives in movies.
What is that Boker? I looked everywhere and couldn't find it. What Boker?
McCain was a politician, a very crooked one.
Yeah.
Isn't that the one that went to jail? What?
John McCain was the one who's the reason why you got to keep your health insurance. That's what I know him
John. Well, what was the dude's name from Die Hard? Wasn't it John
McClane?
McClane. Yeah, McClane.
You said it right the first time, but I wasn't reading.
John McClane wouldn't have a knife. He would have been caught without one in Nakatomi Plaza. I'm trying to think. Was that the airport? But that would be part 2. Part 1, I don't know. We're going too deep. The chunky one from Stasa. Yes, this is the Boker from Stasa. This thing's just cool, man. All knives don't have to be like what?
What's it called?
I forget
Somebody
the
was
name
looking
of it.
for
I
it.
always forget the damn name.
Let me see it.
It's a weird
Doesn't
name.
it start with a K?
It's on in our Instagram. I always forget the name. I'll know Albatross.
Albatross. Yes, the
was
Albatross.
the building in Die Hard. Okay, yeah. The building in Die Hard.
Isn't there kind of a few buildings in Die Hard?
Well, there's a few different Die Hards. I have Die Hard on
your phone is
4K.
just blowing
Fantastic.
up the text.
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Why don't you never turn that
Casey
off?
Tyler. Yes, you're late. The stubby chubby. Yeah, you know.
That face is so creepy. Oh my
Damn it,
god.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm
Good
sorry.
Lord. It's probably Breeze.
So, this knife is just pure cool, right? There's like, it's not gonna be the best EDC knife, but it could definitely be an EDC knife. Don't get me wrong. It's got a pretty decent hollow grind on it. It can definitely cut. Utility cuts, don't even think about it. But you could definitely slice and cut with it. But some knives are just cool, right? Some knives are just awesome. So they don't have to be the best EDC knife. John McClane was a POW in Nam.
John McCain now. McCain.
Damn it!
Prisoner of war.
Prisoner of war before being a senator. By all accounts, he was a very honest
I
guy.
like John McCain personally.
I have no problem with John McCain.
He was in a wasn't he in a Family Guy episode where, cause you know like the dog in Family Guy is a liberal and then like he like winds up like getting John McCain's book. Is that yeah? I'm pretty sure it's John McCain. I know there's an episode like that, but
I know I got respect for anybody who was a prisoner of war fighting for this country. John Wayne, R.W.
you know that
R.W.
I don't know how true this is, and I don't want to get too deep into this because I know it's gonna make you freak the fuck out. But I'm pretty sure I heard somewhere that Trump said that he wasn't a real prisoner.
I know.
of war.
I heard that.
Isn't that true?
Yeah.
As long as wow.
I don't think he said he.
I knew it was coming.
Let me just.
What?
No,
What?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm saying I don't know if he actually said.
Oh yeah, Rush
he
Limbaugh.
Wasn't, but I think he made it seem like I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not gonna speak on it because I don't know. No, that was Rush Limbaugh and Family Guy. Oh no, you guys, John McCain is a tool.
Oh, I know.
I don't want to even talk about John McCain no more because I don't know enough
And
about the
he's
motherfucker.
dead. You guys are talking shit.
Yeah,
on
you
a
guys are
dead
talking
man.
about a dead man. The Simpsons be predicting all this. I know they just did the one with Lisa as president, and if you look at what she's wearing the same thing that what's that bitch called? What's her name? I can't even think of her name right now. Biden and Harris. Kamala Harris. The same thing Kamala Harris wore to the inauguration. But the Simpsons episode was from years ago. And literally she wore the same thing. It's like, what is going on?
Trump said that he was not a true soldier because he got caught and imprisoned. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
That's a pretty fucked up statement.
Yeah, that is a fucked up statement. And but I guess they made it seem like Trump left them in debt and all this shit, and they would probably say that, even though, he obviously did a lot to get us out of debt. But,
I
yeah,
just
it's
said
crazy.
Kamala the
Just said
racist
Kamala
way.
the racist way. Oh, shit.
Was it Kamala?
It's not Kamala, it's Kamala. You know what's funny is that all the people that were saying that were also saying it wrong the whole time, and then once they found out that they were saying it wrong, they blamed everybody else for saying it wrong, saying it was racist. It's like, you fucking hypocrites. Simpsons tell the future. Yeah, you wonder why they know the future. Let's skip the politics. Yeah, let's skip the politics. Let's get back to knives. So, where was I? So, oh man. I was going to ask you guys, if you guys had to pick a knife, a 3-inch, right? A 3-inch blade, what would you guys think is like one of the best? It doesn't have to be the best, but one of the best 3-inch knives. 3-inch blade. What do you guys think would be like the best 3-inch blade? Like just great action. Rat 2's a good knife. Sabenza 21 small. That is a good pick. I agree with that. That's a good pick. Jimbo 2. Is that 3 inches? No, that's 3.5, isn't it? Come on, people. Let's hit that damn like button. Mini Super Freak. Good answer. Oh, JB. I'm agreeing with you, but I'm saying the flipperless one, the non-flipper. I don't know if it's the best, but damn it, is it good?
Where'd you get that from? Which one is that?
This is the 3-inch. This isn't Lindy the Hindi.
I know. Where'd you get that from?
What do you mean? I've had this.
From who?
What do you mean, Mr. Amazing? This is my 3-inch. You got your own. Back off. So it's the flipperless. Mine's in red micarta. I think I have some G10
Yours?
scales. Yes. Mine.
Why?
Because you have Lindy the Hindi.
You have 2 big ones.
Yeah.
So I should have 2 little ones.
No. Let me talk about it really quick, and I'll give it right back.
You better give it back.
I'll give it back.
And then call it mine. It's mine, right?
I'll talk to you about it.
Say it on camera.
Come on, it's yours. Just let me see it.
Forever?
Yeah. Yeah,
In
of
one
course.
sentence.
We're
It's mine
gonna-
forever.
we're gonna be
Say it.
married
It's mine forever. It's mine forever.
It's yours forever. It's mine forever. I said yours. So the 3-inch though, I don't know if it's just because the flipper's gone, but the action and
I'm
detent.
so uncomfortable.
Ooh, did I just get my?
You have a nice chair and I'm done.
The action is so much better without the flipper. Not saying the action with the flipper is bad. It's just the detent is so well tuned, and the ergos with that choil. This is nice, man. Yeah, great knife. What else did you guys pick? One knife forever, 3-inch, a Jimbo 2 all day. Man, I didn't realize that was only a 3-inch. I got the Jumbo. This shit is hilarious. Maybe they're hunting for that like button. Yeah, I think they just don't know where it's at, and they're wanting us to tell them name by name. Like if I said Christopher Skip hasn't hit the like button. The like button is right next to the down. It looks like this. Hit that like button. It helps us get out there in the community. Isn't the Kapara over 3 inches? Yes, the Kapara is over 3 inches. I had it right here.
Yes, call everyone out.
Yeah, so if you guys want me to start calling you out, those likes better start going up real quick. Real quick.
Well, why don't you
Or dislikes. At
explain
least
to
give us some dislikes.
Why
At least
don't
give us some
you
dislikes.
explain to Christopher Skip, since you were just such
I just
an
did.
asshole
I just did.
about the detent?
The detent.
I
What?
said, could you explain? He
What
asked
detent?
you,
What
can you
detent?
explain what a blade detent is?
Oh, a blade
He's
detent?
out there asking legit questions, and
So
you're
a
out there being
detent,
rude.
a detent is on every knife. It's basically the same, but you see a dot right there. Okay, it's on the lock bar. I can show you on another one. Here's another one. There's steel lock bar inserts which are separate, but it's just a ball. So if you look on the inside right here, you'll see a ball, and it's like popping up out of the lock bar. That's the detent ball. Now the detent hole is on the blade. So when it's closed right now, what's holding that blade in from falling out, that's that detent ball that's stuck into the hole. So now when that's giving me the resistance. So when I flick it, that gives me the resistance to get power. Then when you unlock it, you'll feel, if you unlock it and you just hold it and you start dropping it, you'll feel it get like a little bump. That little bump is the detent ball. and it's just hanging up from it closing. You push past it, bang, it locks itself in. It's what gives you the resistance to shoot the knife out. Even on a liner lock, same thing. What's giving me the resistance from this thing just not falling out is the detent.
Question.
Yes, baby.
Could you pull that hat down over your eyes if you needed to?
No.
Okay.
Why? Bree said, just send him the list. He'll take care of it. He'll start naming everybody name by name. Yeah, Abby Normal is right. And then there's also like the Detent Nub, which is a little bit different than a Detent Ball. So a Detent Ball is either a steel ball or a ceramic ball. Then there's the Nub, which is, it's hooked up to the lock bar insert usually, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a nub instead of a ball. Then there's even like what's that knife called? The what is it? Specs or snacks? The Snex knife. The Snex knife has a barrel that basically goes through and acts as a detent. Mr. C,
I like
thanks,
this
bud.
little thing. It goes like
Nubs, balls, holes. I'm out.
the little parrot's like.
Thanks, Mr. C.
That one.
You're always awesome, man. Thank you. Grimsmo also uses a nub. I did not know that, Knife Sergeant. I've never had one, but I did not know. I always thought they used a detent ball.
Wow, this thing smells like
Yes,
new
the Mini
carpet.
Buster uses the detent barrel, and it also acts as the steel lockup.
You're gonna need to put this over your eyes
Why?
because they don't think that you could name your knives if you could touch them.
I could definitely do that.
I know.
I can close my eyes.
I know you don't like having things over your eyes. I know it's a weird thing. No, because when I asked you that, you said no.
I was lying.
Yeah, but you could just look down.
I can't see down. I can barely see.
Oh, I remember the tricks from being in like second grade.
I can't see down. I can't.
How is that?
It's
But
over
look,
my
I got
nose.
you a hood. It's like this.
I can see through that thing probably.
No, you just go like this.
It's gonna be so easy. They know I can guess the damn knives.
No,
They're just
they
fucking
don't.
with you.
Mark H
Get
was
the
the
duct
one who
tape
asked.
out, he says.
Mark H was like, I don't think he fucking can do it.
Okay, let me answer this question. B-dub, I would pick probably one of two locks. Either one, a frame lock. I love frame locks. Or two, I would bring the ball lock from the Mannix. Right here. Just in case if nobody knows. Which is a lot like an Axis lock, except for they use a ball on the top of right here. So there's a ball that goes, it's pushed up right here behind or into the blade. So it makes it where this is incredibly strong. You'd have to break that ball in order to break the knife. Now, if you have the plastic cage, then it doesn't take that much effort to break it. I mean, it takes a lot of effort, but you know what I mean. Not as much as the titanium one I put on this one. But I like the thought of that. I'd love to see a ceramic ball and with a titanium cage. Same spring system. I love this locking system. I think that's amazing. Or a frame lock.
Hey.
Yes, bae.
After we do your test that you're gonna fail because they don't think you can do it, can we switch chairs possibly?
No. Why?
I'm so uncomfortable.
You want to just trade right now?
Well, I'm about to have to get up a bunch of times to pick
Why?
my knives out.
Okay. All right. Give me the thing. We'll do it. You guys get 2 minutes. That's it.
Okay.
How best to sharpen a convex grind? Give me a second and I'll tell you exactly how to sharpen a convex grind. It's pretty easy. It's easier than a V grind.
No, wait, other way. It's gotta go the other way.
Why?
Because it does. There you go. Because I can tighten that bottom part if I think you're cheating. You won't be able to see.
I can't see nothing.
Okay.
My eyes are closed
You
anyways.
look like a bank robber. A really dumb one, though. Okay.
Well, this would be the dumbest way to be a bank
I know.
robber.
Alright. So I can't obviously say the knife names out loud, but I'll show them to you guys as I hand them over. So I mean, unfortunately, you won't be able to know if he's right unless you know what you're looking at. All right. So that's the first one.
Tantrum closed. Swags. Hey, Swags left me a comment.
Us.
Left us a comment like, man, you guys are so awesome. I love what you guys do. I'm your biggest fan. No, I'm just joking. She didn't say all that, but she did. Thank us for doing the review.
Oh wait, I didn't show it to them. It's this one. Wow, I just chopped my thumb open. There you go.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm cool. It's just a nice deep cut. Go ahead.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Don't
go.
say that.
You're fine.
Okay, it is a Civivi Elementum.
Oh, Lord. Okay. I gotta fuck you up. Yeah, no, I'm not lying, though. I really got myself. Okay.
Go put a Band-Aid on.
I'm fine. It's not bleeding because I'm keeping my thumb, like...
Then go put a fucking
I'm keeping my
Band-Aid
thumb
on.
flexed open in a way where it won't bleed until I bend my thumb, so we're good.
Don't be dumb. Come
It's
on.
like
go
a
put
natural Band-Aid.
you
I'm
don't-
gonna get a Band-Aid, but you're gonna let me finish this.
Just give me one and then go grab a Band-Aid. It's right there, the
Okay,
Band-Aids.
I will.
Show them first.
Oh, yeah. That's the one. Some of you may not know what that one is, but...
React K2.
Oh my goodness gracious. You're cheating!
I'm not cheating.
Cheating!
I just know my knives.
Okay, give... See, I feel like you know where I'm pulling them from, though, which is making it too easy. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Okay. Alright. This is the one. Hopefully you guys can see that.
This is the shard. Kaiser shard.
Give it back.
This game is pointless. I can tell you
Just
every single fucking
wait.
knife.
Here you go.
Oh, come on. You already know I know what this is.
What is it? Say it.
That's the little Main Street.
Okay, because if anything was going to mess him up, it'd be that.
In
Although the
carbon
liner...
fiber. In carbon fiber.
The liner is what got him. Okay, let's do a few more.
Oh.
Oh, stop being so cocky.
It's pointless.
Do this one.
That is the Spyderco Brower.
Dang it. Okay, last one, just to prove a point.
Oh, that's the best tech world.
Dang it! Alright, we're done.
Told you guys. I told you.
Look what I did.
Hey,
Vertical.
go put on a damn Band-Aid. You want me to go grab you one?
I'll be alright.
You want my here, you want
I hate Band-Aids.
you want my chair though, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Switching chairs, not spots.
No, we would never do that.
No, can't do that. The man does know his knives. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. You know, if she was smart, she would have grabbed knives out of this box because they're
I
not
know there was
mine.
a box there.
And there's a box over there. They're not ours either, so I wouldn't know them as good. Jared,
So
now
you're
you got
saying
to
I'm
tell
not
us how to
smart?
sharpen a convex. So there's a couple ways to sharpen a convex. The way I like to do it. Okay.
It had
Let me help you.
had a sting, a little zing.
Put that glue on there, it'll be real stinging. So there's a couple ways you can do it. One way, the way I like to do it, because the point, all right, so like I said, it's
Gotta
harder
get them
to do a
germs in
V
there.
grind. The reason why it's harder to do a V grind is because in order to do a V grind, you have to run the exact same angle consistently.
That's what I was thinking, Breeze.
Most edges are convex, and you think they're a V grind, but they're actually convex because it's a little harder to tell what a convex. you know, unless if you know what it looks like. And the difference between a convex and a V-grind is this is a convex edge. This is a V-grind. Perfectly flat, rounded. Now, it's harder to do the V-grind because you have to hold the angle. So you can, one, just flow with it. Just don't pay attention. Don't try to hold your angle perfectly. Just try to get the grip pattern all the way across the edge before you flip. Just don't sit there and hold the angle perfectly. Another way is there's three ways, but there's a stair-stepping way where you hold it down, get an angle, move up, get an angle, a little bit higher, get an angle, and then you just basically go all over the place, kind of. And you do the same thing on the other side. Now, the way I like to do it personally is I hold the stone in this hand. Hold the stone in this hand. Now, I can get a V-grind this way without moving this hand, and I just sharpen like this, right? But if I take this hand and I move this at the same time, kind of like this, it'll give me a convex grind every single time. And it's
Could you imagine
it's
if you
a
just
great
accidentally got
convex
too
edge.
close to your hand while you were tying?
Sure, I've done it.
No, you haven't.
But if you do want to leave the bench stone on the stone, just start low, go up a little bit, and then go up. So get your angle, sharpen, move your angle up, sharpen, move your angle up, sharpen, and then just kind of repeat, and you'll get it.
Oh, thank you for the shirt compliment.
Most likely, if you're not great at sharpening, not like if you have been doing it for a very long time, you're most likely getting a convex edge. I got a convex edge for the longest time, and I thought I was getting a V grind. It took me a while to realize, like, I was never even getting a V grind. I was getting convex edges for like a year.
Monstars going to see the McGregor fight. All right.
Whoa! I know, as soon as we end this, I'm going to hopefully find a video on it, because they're usually posted pretty quick. All my straight edges are hollow grinds.
Your dad did used to say that, didn't he?
What?
That how if you were smart, insinuating that you were a dumbass, because that's what you just did to me.
Yeah, if you were smart, you'd go do this.
Yeah. Which you just did to me. Do you remember doing that?
I did that.
You said it like 8 times, and I was like, so he thinks I'm stupid. And then
When
we
did
said
I
the
say
same
that?
thing.
When did I say that?
You're like, if she was smart, she would have looked in this box, and if she was smart, she would have looked in that box. So yeah, I'm fucking stupid.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, Raymond, for that one.
I got that from my dad.
I always
I
look
used to
up
think he was such a
and
dick.
thank him from all the nice shit he put into his son.
I used to think he was such a dick for that.
Yeah, and then look at you. Sucked it right in, spit it right out.
Suckled it right up.
You suckled it right out? Ew.
Dustin needs to
weird.
get Connor to the ground. Connor's got some good defense, and I guarantee he's been working hard on that defense. I think Connor's gonna get it, but we'll see. Let me see if there was any other questions. No, how? Oh yeah. My first Tucson was the Bronx. I actually got the Bronx right here. We can talk about it if you want to show it. So this was, the wrong one. I don't know why I grabbed that. I meant to grab this. Was the Bronx. I like it. The 230 is another one that's pretty good.
Did you
but
see
Jared
that?
will probably name something else. There's the Bronx.
Did you see this comment? Because he asked it a while back. Oops.
If you would have handed me this one definitely would have tricked me.
Okay, listen. Wallaby wants to know how carbide tear-outs affect the knife.
So, carbide tear-outs affect the knife because the edge will have, like, chips in it, basically. And, like, say if it hasn't chipped out yet, right? You've affected the steel around the carbide. So, like, when you're sharpening around that carbide, which is, remember, with a high carbide steel, like say Maximet, right? There's a lot of carbides in this. A lot of the steel is carbide, so the entire edge is filled with carbides. So now if you've affected all the steel around the edges of them carbides, but the carbides haven't came out yet because what you're using isn't hard enough to sharpen the carbides. So it feels like the edge is really sharp, right? Well, then you start cutting stuff and the carbides get ripped out. Then you have an edge that feels like it has chips all over it. You ever heard of somebody say like S30V is chippy, right? S30V is chippy. A lot of times it's because they're just not using the right stone to sharpen it on, or or there's other reasons.
Oh.
Burnt edges and stuff
Benjamin
like that.
Kibson's, thanks again. You have no idea how sad I was because of that lock stick. I bent it slightly stronger and it's pretty much gone.
Bang! Now, if it's almost gone, then that means do it a little bit more. And if it's not like holding up, like say after a week or two, it comes right back, then just warm it up. You can literally take that liner, right? Drop it in some boiling water for like 15, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Then right when it comes out, bend it a little bit, throw it in the freezer. Right after, as soon as you bend it, and make sure you put something in the way so that when you do bend it, there's a wedge. Do you know what I mean? The wedge is holding it bent. Throw it in the freezer. Then cool it off really quick. Pull it out after like 20, 30, 45 minutes or something. Then after you pull it out, it'll be stuck in that position and it won't bend back.
Daily Carry Solutions has never owned a Tucson.
Isn't there a joke? Three
Tucson.
Canadians walking
Did
through
you
a
hear
bar.
what I just said?
No.
Daily Carry Solutions has never owned a Tucson.
Daily Carry Solutions, what are you doing? Do I need to send you a Tucson? Sounds like I need to send you a Tucson. Sounds like I'm gonna have to send you a Tucson. What's up, Daily Carry Solutions? Whoever doesn't know what Daily Carry Solution is, go check out his channel.
You can tell he has a channel just based off the name and logo.
Yeah, just look at the name and logo.
Every time I look at him, I'm like, oh, that guy.
If you don't know who it is, smack yourself. Go sub to his channel, then come back.
What large folder do you keep fidgeting with?
But do not go do it without slapping yourself first. I don't know which one. This one?
That's the Schuriger off what?
F3R.
Okay, what's some other large ones?
This one is the Mannix 2.
What's some other large
I don't know.
ones? Have you been messing with the Strider at all? That Strider?
No, I don't think so. But this, if I did, this is the Strider AR made by Medford.
Breeze was like, ouch, that hurt. I had to smack myself.
I don't. This is the Malibu.
I don't think that's large. Have you touched the big Cold Steel or the one, the Cancept one? Or
no, it had to be one of those. This is the PM2 and K390.
Wow, so many people haven't had a Tucson. Goodness
What
gracious.
the fuck? You guys are all fucking up.
I've never owned a
I
Are
didn't
you guys
post
just
it.
trying to get knives?
Yeah,
You're
they're
just saying
saying
knives that
I
they
know.
haven't owned.
I didn't own one.
I haven't owned
I
them.
don't even know what a Tucson is. This is the Skyhawk, the North Arm Skyhawk.
If you guys send over a Tucson, I'll send over a Kaiser Mini Begletter prototype. Wait, like a new prototype or the prototype of the original mini Begletter? Either way,
we
I'm down.
had a bag letter.
Well, we have a mini Begletter, but I don't know if he's talking about something new.
How many damn likes do we have? Do I have to start calling some of these people out? Am I gonna have to start naming all the people?
I have 90 over
89. Okay, 92 people in chat. I won't name you guys.
I'm a Tucson.
There are
version too.
3 of you guys though, and let's be real.
Oh yeah. Do it.
You
Do
know
it, Daily
what?
Carry Solutions.
You know what?
It's a new prototype.
Oh.
For a new mini Begletter.
Ooh.
So yes.
Yes. I'm a Tucson virgin too. You also might be a virgin on not dropping a like, and if that's you, hey, Mr. Natus1.
Woo! Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
Natus1.
We appreciate that. Hard to find Tucsons in Canada. I'll wait for a clever reply. That sucks. That really sucks, man. I hate that for you. You know, what about somebody sending you one that's all taken apart? Would it get across? Like, say if somebody took it apart, mailed you the handle, a week later mailed you the blade. Would that work? Rockstead.
I think he was wanting to find I think he was wanting to get Canada bashed. I think he was Canada bashed.
Canada needs to be bashed.
That's what he's saying.
Our channel's been really good. I mean, we haven't had no mess. Think about it. For the past couple weeks, there hasn't been no hiccups on the live. So Canada's been blessing us.
Yeah, but you don't know. Our mods sit there and bash every Canadian that comes in here. They do.
I hope they don't take it to
You should
heart.
upgrade the bell to a cowbell. That would be kind of fun.
Check out the Boker
You need
Kansai.
more cowbell.
I
mean, you can't deny that you
It
need
needs more cowbell. Yeah, you always need more cowbell.
You got
always.
a fever? You know what did he say? He said something about you got a fever? You know what the prescription is? More cowbell.
You know, Daily Carry Solutions, I would never bash a country for drinking milk out of a sack. Because
Wait, what?
I would drink milk out of a sack without a problem.
You would drink milk out of a ball sack without a problem.
Well, not a ball sack, unless if it was a cow's ball sack. Yes, not their ball sack, but their what are those called? The udders, right? That's what they're called, udders. Am I right?
I don't even know. Yes,
udders.
You're right.
Udders.
But you just...
I've been on Canada all night. If you hadn't noticed. Oh wait, was this the big knife you guys were talking about?
Where's the like on mobile? I'm normally on my laptop.
It's the Sleesh buoy.
I think it's in the same spot-ish.
Okay, so there are 7 of you guys now who have not dropped a like.
Hold on, what? Listen to you.
That was pretty fast. Normally it takes a little while.
It should be right. The like button on mobile should still be directly under the video. If
looks
you're
like
not,
this or looks like this. I'll take the
He knows
thumbs.
what it looks like. He's saying he's normally on his computer.
Oh wait, you know what? I messed up. There's actually
What?
2 thumbs downs and 5 people just left. As soon as I said that, they're like, "Fuck you, man! I ain't dropping."
I have
shit.
97 likes and 3 dislikes.
I'm
so.
just joking, man.
The
med.
You know, I never cared about likes until the mods started what do you want to call it? Like farming?
Yeah, like farming. So yes, this is the Strider AR built by Medford. So it's really a Strider. It's just Medford made them for Strider, and it feels like a Medford. It really does. It doesn't feel like a Strider, but it definitely has the Strider look.
Ooh.
I feel like it's more Medford than Strider, but it's their design. They make the Tonto version and then this version. I'm actually sharpening this.
People are like liking on multiple devices.
That's awesome. You guys are awesome.
That's
man. I love
amazing.
you guys.
I like this video because of Kara. Well, I think most people are here for me, right? Isn't that why?
Yeah, they're not here for me.
I thought they were here.
They're damn sure not here for me.
Jared could talk for hours.
Jared could talk for hours. Yes.
That's my life,
Yes.
and I love it, but it is my life, and I'm okay with that.
Is that an insult?
No, I said I love it. You could talk for hours.
I can also shut up for hours.
Yeah, you can. And then talk.
If you have...
Don't kid yourself, Kara. Douglas is being blocked by my head. I'm such an asshole.
Oh, on yours, if you have the chat out, you can't see the like button. Really?
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
have
know
to
that.
flip it out like normal for a second to see the...
Oh,
see it.
especially if you're in the big screen. Like, if
I'm
you have the
just here
screen
for a good
fully
time.
open.
You know what? You
then,
mods
yeah.
are supposed to have my fucking back, and both of you were like, "No, Kara, it's not you, Kara."
Which mini goblin? We've had the Bestek goblin and the concept goblin. I'm actually gonna verse the 2, but I have not tried the other goblin, if that's the one you're talking about.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. You're past the Rockstead threshold.
Yeah,
It was 40 and then 100. We're at 100. Although you're supposed to do something cooler at 100.
Yes, we did a review. I did a review on the goblin, the concept goblin. Hey, Colorful Fifth, you guys are doing great work. Keep it up. Thank you, Colorful
Why'd you
Fifth.
give me that
That's
round up?
awesome.
What's that
Thank
for?
you very much. Give me a shout out, please. Aiden Ramsey, what's going on? Shout out to Aiden Ramsey for showing up to Neevesknives live. We appreciate you showing up and showing us some support. Thank you very much. We love all you guys, and yeah, thank you.
2 things that I want to say really quick. First of all, are there any knives Kara struggles flicking open? Yes, anything with a backline.
Yeah, the Formax.
Now, it's not that I can't find a way typically, but it's not going to be something I'm going to be able to like if it's like a Spyderco with like a hole in it, for instance, I can't middle finger flick it. This one, for instance, if I wanted to thumb flick it, I could, but I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to ever.
Don't do it.
I'm not going to throw it. I'm not going to be able to middle finger flick something like this.
Let me look at this next 2. This is over a 9. This is a 9-inch knife. Look at this. This is a 9-inch knife.
Russ, I'm just waiting to get all of your individual addresses so I can fulfill that wish for you all. Anyway, the other thing I was going to say, that I want to say quickly.
Yes, it is. You get quick studs. Or you can, if you tap the Elementum, you can get thumb studs put in, or you can just get the quick studs, which go right on an Elementum. The same ones that go on a buck 110 will go on an Elementum. We actually have a set.
Does my voice even register in your ear? Did you even know I was talking when you started talking?
Yeah. What's up, Bad?
I did it anyway.
What's up, Bad?
I just wanted to mention really quickly on Instagram last night, there was a story that I had put up telling people to go follow this channel on Twitch. That is someone who is one of my friends. It is his friend's channel, blah, blah, blah. They are very new. I went and watched their stream last night.
I didn't even see that till later. She did that.
I told you I did it.
No, I read it. You told me, but you didn't tell me what you said.
Okay, so let me just finish saying it really quick. And
Go
then,
ahead.
so the channel is BBQ Barnes, as in BBQ, BARNES, and they do streams like Monday and Friday around 8 o'clock Central Time. If you like gaming channels, gaming streams that are like a podcast style, that's really what it is on Fridays. And on Mondays, they tend to focus a little bit more on the games. I know that they did Halo last night, but they do other things as well. So they're super small, like 5 people in the stream small. So, you know, the support would be appreciated just for that channel. So if you like that stuff, please check it out.
Thank you, Night Hunt. Watching your live stream while putting an edge on my Civivi X-Arc D2 Damascus. Keep up the good work, guys. Thank you for your help. Not a problem. That's awesome. Now, if you want an Elementum with thumb studs, the pintail, what's it called?
Yeah.
Pintail, the Civivi pintail is basically, I mean, it has a better hollow grind than the Elementum. And it comes in micarta. Or you can also get, this one's a flat grind though, but it's very thin behind the edge. I think it's the same thickness as the Elementum, but it is a flat grind. The Scepter, the Civivi Scepter. I've already put up both reviews on both of these knives. The Sen Cut Scepter and the Civivi Pintail. Then there's also the Civivi Badlands, which is a hollow grind, and it's just like a larger version with thumb studs and a flipper tab. It's kind of like the Elementum, just a little bit larger version.
You got a bad taste in your mouth with your Elementum? Why?
Well, that sucks.
I love that shirt, Carrot. Thank you. Well, I know. Well, are you talking about Douglas? Because he's not my shirt. This is my shirt. But thank you. Cyberpunk 2077, still no issues. Oh, that is lovely. Well, I'm on the crusade to get a PS5. And when I do, I will have no issues either. So don't spam the chat, bro. That's the one thing on this channel you can't do because it's fucking annoying.
Awesome. Well, you see, you got the wood pintail. That's awesome. Hey.
Was that last one Isaac's head?
Elementum is a great knife. I just hate when they said it was Stonewash S35 and it's bead blasted. Facts. Because stonewashing is way better than a bead blast. Dang it.
Oh, wow, I spaced out for a second because I was reading Breeze's amazing work. He, swooped in like Superman. All right, what 21 knives is everyone looking out for?
Okay, I'm going to be honest. I'm kind of disappointed in 2021 knives. I'm thinking about doing a video on it, and I hate to make a video just fucking talking shit, but I'm thinking about it because I'm very disappointed in a lot of the knife companies. So, I mean, but if I was going to say I'm excited about anything, maybe the Elementum with the button lock, but only because I'm going to put thumb studs on it. It disappoints me that they didn't put a flipper tab or thumb studs on that button lock Elementum. They want you to just go like this. They want you to just push the button and swing it out. I don't like doing that. To me, I love the action of a button lock because of the action. I don't sit there and push my button and just fling it out. I don't do that. I don't do that with axis locks. I don't do that with compression locks. I know a lot of people do, and that's cool, but I don't know. All right, Ramsey, someone's going to get kicked out soon. What's up, Aiden?
Oh, God.
I haven't had to kick anybody out. I'd hate to start with you, Aiden Ramsey. And I'm not the one that's going to be kicking you out. It's one of the other guys, because I don't kick people out. The other guys do. So it won't be my fault when they get pissed off at you. If they get mad at you, you're gone because I ain't got no control over it. Just letting you know. So don't blame it on Neevesknives when you get kicked out. Blame it on someone from the comments section.
Why are you putting all the blame on them?
Because it's easy for me. Then I ain't got to take the blame. Shit. People will be running around calling me a dictator or something.
I think we're pretty fair over here.
Yeah, we're pretty fair.
I think we're pretty damn fair.
You can pretty much talk about whatever you want.
You can pretty much, and unless it's gonna be I'm not even gonna say because there's not really much I can think of. But yeah, if you're making it to where other people can't talk, then that I stand for the chat.
Yeah.
Chat rights, people.
And then we're still not making that decision. They are when they get sick of it. There are some new best things. Okay, so Daily Care, you're right.
Cult leader Jared.
Yeah.
Biggest folder though. We were supposed to answer that. The biggest folder we own.
The biggest folder we own, the XM24, probably. And wait, and the Spartan Harsey. So for actually we got probably a 3 or 4 fold. So we got the Hinder XM24, which is a beast. But yes, Daily Carry Solutions, I seen a couple of the best techs. I need to look at them a little bit more, but from the 2 I seen, I'm a little impressed with that. Then we have the Yo Jumbo, which is a beast. This thing is just you can see how much is left out from my hand. I mean, this is a beast of a knife. Then we have the Spartan Harsey, which is basically like the XM24, it's just thinner handle.
Do we even know the First of all, I just want to say this, and then I'm gonna comment on something else. But
we also have the Demco 8020. Mike Emler.
Everyone keeps wanting you/us to do a knife collection update, which I do think is pretty fucking lame that you haven't done that. I'm not gonna lie.
I can't do it yet.
Why?
I have a few knives out there.
It's always gonna be like that.
No, it's not. I'm waiting for them to come. Once they come back, I already planned this. Anything that goes out from here, from today, I will record a little clip to put it in. When I'm waiting for 4 knives to come back.
Got it. Okay.
5 knives to come back.
So do you know what number you think you're at for number of knives in the collection?
Oh, well, a lot less than I would because we give away a lot. Like, we give away a lot of knives.
I mean, if you count gifts, though, there's a good amount.
If you count, like, put it this way, we give away, just to the patrons, 12 a year, right? Just to the patrons. To the regular channel, we've given away live knives. We give away knives to friends. We give away lives to people in chats. We give away knives to people that are just cool as shit and, are just cool. We give away a lot of shit. So, we also sell some knives sometimes. We trade knives. So, but as of right now, what we probably have maybe 100. A lot of budget knives, though. A lot of cheap but old budget beat up knives. But then, like, for just like nice, legit knives, probably
there's
40.
50 knives on this table right now alone.
Yeah, but they're not ours.
Oh. A lot of them are, though.
A lot of them ain't. Like, I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20. 20 knives are ours. Okay, so Jared, how you going to put thumb studs on the button lock Elementum? You going to press the button and then flick it? I don't see. That was my problem, and I don't know. That's my issue. Is that I thought originally that it would maybe have a way, but you're right. I might not be able to. That's why if I get it, I'm gonna test it out and see what I can do. And try to figure out. I think it has a detent ball built into it, but it still has the button lock. So I don't know. I'm gonna, you know what I mean? Like, once I get it, I'll find out. If it's impossible, it's impossible. But at least I can make a video on it. Do you know what I mean? So, but that's why I'm disappointed. Because they should have at least made it possible for you. What's on my lip? Made it possible to put quick studs on there. The button lock acts as the detent. That's what I'm hoping, is the button lock acts as the detent, but I've been told that the only way to deploy it is like with, because there are some that get locked in, and it's not like, say, this button lock, right? Where you can just overcome the detent. Some of them are locked in, like it's literally locked in there, and the only way to open it is to push the button. So I don't know. We'll see. I gotta check it out first. That's why I'm hoping it's not like that. But I'm just, man, all the ZT knives weren't impressed. All the Kershaw knives was not impressed. I was not impressed with Spyderco. I wasn't impressed with Benchmade. I think, what else was there that okay, so there was a couple. Okay, I'll tell you. You know what I'm excited about? I'm excited to see what Tucson's got coming, because I know Tucson will have, like, okay, Man Gonna Steel. He's got a design coming from Kubi. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that Man Gonna Steel knife. I'm excited about Alien Knives. He's got another knife coming. It's actually on its way right now. I'm gonna check that out, the prototype. I got this other guy. He's sending me a few prototypes that might not be for a little bit, but he's gonna send me some prototypes. And there's a small, medium, and a large version. The medium's gonna come first, and then the small, and then the large. It'll probably take 2 years for all of them to come out, but the first one will drop pretty quick, I think. But I mean, I'm excited about all knives. I just feel like they could have done better. Like Civivi, right? Civivi had the opportunity.
Seems to like the Wii synergy.
Yeah, the Wii, I just feel like the Civivi, they could have made a full size regular Civivi. They could have put studs on there, or just the same version as this, just a full size knife. I would have been very happy about that. But it'd have been nice for them to either make just a thumb stud version of the Elementum, or a large thumb stud version of the Elementum. I feel like what they're trying to do is they're keeping that one in their chamber. Do you know what I mean? They're keeping a couple rounds in the chamber for 2022. Mark, try again. Thank you, Mark.
Oh man.
Hit it a couple more times. Yeah, that's a trailing point. I'm never the biggest fan of a trailing point, but that's already out. The Wii Synergy's been out.
That's what I'm saying. I'm confused. They said it's a Tonto or I don't know.
Oh, a Tonto version of the Wii Synergy.
That existed too.
I thought so too. I might be wrong.
I thought it did. I was trying to look up a link because I forget that we can put links in our chat. I know we can't show things, but we can put the links in that beach.
Okay, Wallaby.
Click on them.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in the original design. I think they were trying to do something different than a typical button lock flipper, but I think it's somewhat of a mess.
Try again. Sorry, I had to do that. Excuse me.
Daily Carry Solutions says there's a lot of stuff the Chinese companies never released for 2020, especially Kaiser and Civivi. Yeah, I believe that. I know here February there's a bunch coming from Kaiser, or they're already out, but I think they sold out like that. And so February 1st, there's like that Kaiser, the mini sheepdog with the hole with no flipper tab. That looks very cool. Then they got that button lock that looks like a smock. That looks pretty cool. I seen a couple other things from Kaiser too. I seen some other stuff on Amazon from some companies. I think Rake even might have something. Maybe I'm wrong about that.
Have you ever had the bottom of your foot itch?
Yeah.
And it's super annoying.
Yeah,
I'm going through this right now.
Scratch on the rug.
That's what I try to do, but it's not going well.
We'll probably do well and sell just because. Yeah, I agree. B-Dub, it will sell good. It'll sell out right away. That's why I'm hoping I can get it as soon as it drops, because I know it's going to do great. I know it will. But me personally, I would have rather seen. I'm just not the guy that does this.
I sent a link.
So since I don't do that, that's kind of like dropping one of these without the hole and making people go like this.
Yeah, that's dumb.
You know, I don't walk around pushing my compression lock and doing that. Some people do. I don't. That's why it's disappointing to me. And you know why else I was disappointed was because I seen the fixed blade. The fixed blade Elementum, they have that fixed blade. I thought it was a folder. I was so excited. I almost did a fucking backflip. And then I found out it was a fixed blade. And my soul left my body. Like I was like, oh,
yeah, you were really sad.
I was so mad. I was ready to break stuff. If I didn't beat my wife already, I probably would have beat her ass.
Yeah.
Anyone else also watching the MC Live giveaway?
Way to draw people away from the stream.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I'm sorry. You know what? I'll let you guys get over to MC's.
Breeze is not
I don't
happy.
want to ruin his giveaway and his live.
What
in
a
Peter
shame.
Griffin voice. Huh.
No,
What a
it goes,
sh-
what a shame.
What a shame. Knife Sergeant has got me wanting that Kaiser that looks like the smock. Yeah, I've already been checking out. I even talked to Kaiser about it. And
Wee Thug? I want a knife called the Wee Thug.
they said that if it sells good, that they'll probably make other handle materials. But, I don't know.
It's a Wee Thug. I don't see it. Is that a real knife?
Probably not. He's probably just making some shit up so you'll keep looking for it. Everyone, if you have a Twitch account and like games, drop a follow here and maybe attend one of the lives on Monday or Friday. You see the shit?
Yeah, that's for me.
I know, I'm telling you.
Okay.
Wallaby just sent you a fucking
I thought you were
message.
saying it like, you see what the fuck this guy doing in our stream?
No,
So I
it's
thought you meant
Wallaby.
it. Thank you, Wallaby. Yeah, he told me he was going to do
It's
that.
fucking Wallaby. Oh yeah, the thug looks awesome. What the fuck is
You're
the
lying.
thug?
No, I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
there
It's
it
right here.
is. Oh, it looks
It's
like
a chug thug.
looks like this a little bit.
No, it looks better.
Yeah, it does look a little bit
I
better.
want a chug. Chugga, chugga,
I just don't
chug,
like.
chug.
I'm not a huge fan of the compound grinds, but pretty cool.
Yeah, but it's little, so, you know, that's all I need.
I don't really need a small version of the Elementum, but a large version. Well, you mean just the regular version is the small version? Yeah, it'd been badass. It's not mine. Trying to promote myself. It's alright. I know it was a harmless joke, but jokes about domestic violence are not cool. No, Taz, I'm just joking. I joke around with that because I'm like literally the exact opposite. She knows I grew up in a house full of females with my sisters, my mother. I went through abuse from my stepfather. I know what real abuse looks like to a female. So I'm actually the exact opposite. I'm very protective over females. I couldn't lay a hand on a female to save my life. Like I'm the exact opposite. I hurt motherfuckers that do that shit to females. So.
It's actually difficult to
That's why
stop
it's a
him
joke.
from
That's why it's
hurting people.
Right, that's why it's a joke.
Like, I think I've had to stop you from driving 2 hours before just to do that, and yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's a joke. I can say that shit because she knows it's, it could never
I guess
happen.
the point is maybe they don't know. Kind of like when you go like this to me in Target and someone's like, and you're
Walking around with her like this everywhere. No, I just joke around. I'm actually very protective over females and children and stuff. So.
Are you comparing females to children?
No, I'm saying weak. Like weaker. Like I'm not saying females are weak, but you know what I mean. Like, children are innocent.
Keep talking. Dig yourself deeper.
No, I'm not digging nothing.
Dig a
Children
big
are
old
very
hole.
innocent, and females.
Women are also weak and innocent.
Well, weaker.
Message of the day.
All right. It's all good. I went through the same thing. Gave me PTSD. Wasn't trying to be a Karen. No, it's all good. I understand because like I that shit used to bother me big time. Like when I thought like if I know it's a joke, then I'm all good with that. I laugh. But if I think it's somewhat serious, I can't handle it. I can't even watch.
I think that though the thing is that you and I are easily laugh at our own trauma, no matter what it is.
yeah.
Which I think sometimes it does take people to get through a few phases of
Trauma.
disassociating
Yeah,
from
right.
that trauma to get to that point. But I think it is a healthy.
Yeah, I've definitely
thing.
had PTSD from a few things in my life. So, but yeah, once you disassociate from a little bit, and plus if you know you're joking, like if I'm watching somebody joke around and I know it's a joke, then I can laugh. But if I know it's not a joke, I take like, put it this way, like movies, it's hard for me to watch a movie that has like abuse in
Yeah,
it
he
to
won't.
a woman.
He literally will
Or
tell
to
me
a
to
child.
turn it off.
Yeah, I can't stand it. Because because I feel like, and even though it's a movie, right? It's a movie, but it's just I can't stand not being able to do something. Lefties are so sensitive. I lost my sister to domestic violence. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That really sucks. My sister lost her mother to domestic violence. She was murdered and shot in the head, and the guy was a cop. So, it sucks. And like I said, I went through watching my mom, and like us as kids get abused by a drunk one, but from my stepfather. So, Thank you. Laugh out loud, laugh out loud. You have a perfect name to just charm.
Sorry for driving away the viewers.
Please accept these virtual freedom papers. Love you guys. Thanks, bud. Thank you. Hey, everyone. We are talking. What are we talking? We were talking about domestic violence.
Welcome.
Floridian, what's going on, bud?
Isn't little sister? No, not if you're have the same dad with a sister, but not the same mom.
Yeah, that's technically. I have a lot of sisters and brothers, so like I have a pretty big family, and I have some from one half, some from the other half.
So
I consider them all my whole
two
sisters.
sisters that he shares with his dad.
Three.
Three now, because he found out he had another one, and then only one sister that you share with your mom.
No, two.
Who am I forgetting?
Erica.
That's one.
Cassie.
Well, you share her. I counted her in with your dad.
Oh well, whatever.
You have one full sister and three half sisters.
How many?
I can't.
You want to count again?
Well, I'm trying to categorize them.
A lot, and then I got a brother. Anyways,
yeah, and one brother.
I was carrying the Spyderco slish buoy. Kara was carrying.
People come out of the woodwork when you get famous. That's what she said, like your new sister.
Yeah, right. No, my dad never even knew about her. The woman put her up for adoption. She didn't tell anybody she had a kid. And my sister, or my cousin, had did 23andMe. And so then when my sister did 23andMe, it showed up as a family member, showed up as like somebody related to me very close. So we knew, like from the family, they knew that it had to be either one of my first cousins or my sister. And then when they did the blood test, they found out it was my sister. So I found out I have, a nephew and a sister. And it's funny, I told this story the last time, I think. One of my other sisters has a son the exact same age as my other sister, the exact same age, and they both named him the exact same name. Isn't that weird? Didn't know each other, and they both did that.
That is weird.
Jared and Kara, what is your favorite gentleman's knife?
Gentleman's knife.
Ooh, I don't know.
Right now, I honestly probably would say the Waypoint. I feel like it's very gentlemanly.
I don't think of that as a gent knife.
I do.
I
Oh
don't
my
think of it
god,
as a
the
gent
black
knife.
one, I feel like when we had it was very sleek and gentlemanly.
I don't think of it as a gent knife. If I was thinking gent,
what?
The Brower maybe. I like the Brower. I think
Maybe
this is a good.
does my
gent
lamb
knife.
count? Does lamb chop count?
No, lamb chop cannot count.
Why?
It just can't.
Why not?
It doesn't. No, you can't do that. You're not allowed.
Why?
Because I said so. Maybe the chaparral.
No,
I like that.
No way.
No,
that's a gent knife.
She said I can't do that. Okay.
Nope.
How about the kite fin?
No.
Okay. Oh, perfect. The Tucson TS something.
No.
Why? This is a perfect gent knife.
No. That's like a perfect lady knife. It's a ladyman knife.
Oh, it's a good knife. Oh, I ran out of gent knives.
The NV2? I think that's a good one.
Oh, I would disagree.
You know what? The answer to your question is we don't know because we can't agree on the definition of gentleman knife.
Okay, here you go. How about this?
I love that knife.
Yeah. I forget the name of it.
If it'll make this stop,
Wee something.
yes.
If it'll make what?
If it'll make this disagreement stop, yes.
Oh, here you go. The Civivi Elementum. That's
not an Elementum for one.
Sorry,
For
McKenna.
I can't really see
There's my
many front
perfect gent knife.
flippers as gent knives. I don't know why.
I do actually more than anything else.
Really?
Yes, absolutely. Perfect gent knife because there's nothing messing with it in your pockets. When you put it in your pocket, you don't have nothing messing with it. You can put it in a jacket pocket, especially small like this. Like Pena does gent knives with front flippers. Perfect gent knife. I think your Olamic could be a gent knife. Why am I doing that?
Well, you said
disagree?
no. You said no.
I said no to the Hinderer.
I didn't say the hinder. I said, can lamb chop?
Oh, I thought you said Lindy the Hindi. I'm sorry. Lamb chop, yes. Lamb chop.
That's what started this whole thing, and I just started saying no to you.
Well,
about everything.
Then my favorite one is
What about your new
The
one?
Formax.
What about the slish?
The Sleesh?
Yeah, slish.
I wouldn't call it a...
Why? How is that not?
What are we getting out of here?
What is a gent knife? Yeah, we were trying to leave. What is a gent knife?
A gent knife is something that you would carry to a funeral or
I'm
to
saying
an
like
office.
a specific definition so that we can decide.
Lightweight, skinny, thin, something like that. Something. Well, you have your definition of what makes you. When are you a gentleman? All right.
Is
I'm a gentleman.
Lightweight, skinny, and thin.
Yeah, I agree. It could be, but I also agree that I think it could be. I just don't. I don't know.
Hey, Evil E.
I don't know. I guess it could be.
Okay.
I guess it could be. Yeah, you can call. I think the other one, the black one, was definitely more executive looking. So yeah, I'll just agree with you. Fine.
Fine. I agree with you.
Fine.
It's fine.
Kara could tell Jared.
Kara, could you tell Jared about my last message? Just want to clear things up. Wait, are you talking about the thing where you promoted something? He didn't think you were serious, if that's what you're talking about. Or are you talking about...
I did think he was serious. What?
Huh?
What are we talking
when
about?
When he was doing the thing promoting the Twitch channel, you didn't think that was actually his, did you?
No, I thought he was promoting it for somebody.
Yeah.
For
and
you.
You know that it was for me.
Yeah.
You were joking, right? Yeah.
About what? What was I joking about?
Because I was like... Because you were like, what is that? And I was like...
No, I showed you.
Yeah, I know, and I was like...
Never mind.
Something happened. Something happened,
yes,
but not over here. We're good.
A gent knife is, in all reality, Benjamin's right. A gent knife is like a slip joint. It's a non-threatening knife. Something that is non-threatening, something you can take anywhere, something you can pull out in front of your grandma at a funeral and cut a string off the casket. Something like that.
Are we done?
Yeah, let's call it quits. We've been up here for so long. You guys are probably getting sick of us. The stream is starting to drop. What are you singing? Oh, Black Betty, Bam
No,
Bam.
I don't want to sing Bam Bam. You guys seen that last
Why
time?
won't you sing Bam Bam?
I don't know enough of the words.
It's easy. Just keep singing. Oh, Black Betty, Bam Bam.
You told me to rap this time.
Black Betty was a bad Bam Bam. Damn thing gone wild. Bam Bam.
I don't know what to...
She gets me high. Bam Bam. You know that's no lie. Bam Bam. You can do that for 10 minutes.
I don't wanna.
Fine, she doesn't want it, guys. She doesn't fucking wanna. Alright, come on, pick the song.
I'm gonna just revert back to something stupid if I can't think of something better than stupid.
You know what would be a good one? That new Jelly Jerry song that saved me. That'd be a good one.
I have to know the words.
The Jeffersons? Oh, I love the Jeffersons.
I don't know.
Better pick the song.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna lose everybody.
I got it. Wait, what's the name of it? Stop. Don't talk. Okay. It's funny that you realized by don't talk I meant don't flick that knife. You got that, right? Did you get that?
No, I thought it was literally shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah, but you stopped the knife for me too.
I did. I'm a good man. I take good care of you.
It's just because it's such an extension of
good
you
care
that
of
like
you.
it is your
You're lucky
voice.
to have me. You know that?
I am lucky to have you.
I know.
Why are you laughing?
What?
Why were you just laughing?
I'm not laughing.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like something was happening. Okay.
You can see my face. I wasn't laughing.
I gotta get the lyrics because.
What is your favorite genre of music? Probably 90s.
90s.
2000s.
There's a lot going on in the 90s.
Well, just
90s
music,
in
period.
general.
Yeah, music, period. I grew up in the 90s and the 2000s, so, you know. I mean, I was born in the 80s, but... I like all music, though. I can listen to music from the 60s. I can listen to music from the 70s. I can listen to music from the 90s, 2000s. Right now, there's a lot of good music, but there's also a lot of fuckery music, so...
Why does my
It just
phone
depends.
Not work?
90s R&B all day. Lil Kara. But yeah, I like music, period. I like rock.
I don't think
I'll tell you what,
okay.
country though, if it's gonna be country, because I don't like country unless if it's from the 90s. 90s country is the shit. Anything else, meh. Heavy metal, I'll listen to some heavy metal. I listen to everything. So I literally could listen to anything. You ready? Get it out. Okay, here we go. Let's do it. Let's hear the song.
First person to name the song wins. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Who got it? Okay, Daily Carry Solutions got it. Okay.
Damn, son.
Okay, wait, where am I? I don't know where I am. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. A singer in a smoky room, the smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting, bum, bum, walking down the boulevard.